Hi everyone! Thank you for joining me for my weeks 31 through end of week 33 pregnancy vlog. As you may have noticed, my background has changed. This is Potato's nursery that we've been working really hard on. I'll actually give you guys a better look in the next video because we still have a bunch of boxes and things lying around in the dresser to build. So Mike went to paint the nursery and I picked out my favorite colors. It was actually the baby version of our wedding colors. So our wedding colors were lavender, navy, and silver. And right here, if you can see the paint, the purple is a periwinkle, the blue is called slumber, and then our furniture is gray. I was finally able to reach someone at Kaiser to schedule some prenatal classes, and so we actually took the newborn class first. Unfortunately, they didn't have the childbirth class available until I think it was mid-September, which isn't helpful to me because I'm due August 24th. The class was alright, it was kind of long, but we did learn some good tips, and we learned how to carry, burp, and swallow our baby. We also have the postpartum and the breastfeeding class coming up at the end of July. We didn't have anyone offer to host a baby shower for us, so we decided to just opt out of having a baby shower and save our money. Right now in our house, we've been doing some remodeling, and so a lot of our stuff from the rooms are out in the hallways and in the garage and taking up so much space. If we wanted to have a baby shower, we'd have to rent a venue, provide all the food, and we just thought it'd be best to save our money and just buy Potato everything that she needs ourselves. But we did have a few friends and family give us some gifts and some hand-me-downs, and so we're really appreciative of that. Mike actually joined me for my psych appointment because I had a lot of concern about postpartum depression. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you know that both Mike and I suffer from depression. It's concerning because 1 out of 7 women are affected by postpartum depression, and sometimes you can't really catch it early on. People might think it's just baby blues and it's very common, and it might not settle in until later on after a couple weeks or a couple of months. And also 1 in 10 men are affected by paternal postpartum depression. And so she was asking us if we knew each other's tells to know when each other are depressed. And so for Mike, I guess I can't really tell when he's depressed because he said that when he's depressed, he'll usually try to get his mind off things by playing video games, watching videos and TV, and that's something he does on a daily, so it's kind of hard to determine whether it's due to depression or just daily life. But I was really surprised that Mike actually knew my telltale signs. I thought that my signs were more like I wanted to stay in bed all day and not really do anything, but one thing that he said that he's noticed is that I would binge watch Netflix like all day long, and I guess that's true, so yeah, it's good that he noticed that. She also suggested some ways that we can help each other out by rotating schedules and also having our friends and family help us out to lessen our burden. We also had another quick OBGYN appointment after that psych appointment, and as usual, my weight is always higher on their chart than my own chart, and I'll actually make a copy and link that down below to kind of show the comparison between two because I don't think I did that before. Actually, surprisingly, at this appointment was the first time that my blood pressure was low. So I noticed the past couple weeks my blood pressure has been pretty low in the 100s over 60s, and my pulse has actually been really high. It's been over the hundreds to like ranging between 120s and 130s. So I don't know what that means, and I forgot to bring it up with the doctor. I believe my weight has been progressing normally, so that's a good sign. She also measured my belly from the pubic bone to the top of my uterus, and I forgot to mention that in my last appointment, but that's when she first started doing that, and she said the measurement was normal. This time, Potato was really active. I think she didn't like the sound of the fetal Doppler. When the doctor was trying to get that heartbeat, she was moving around a lot, and when she finally caught it, we were back into the 140 range, so that's good. At this point in time, I've gained 25 pounds in my pregnancy, which would be good if I was within a normal BMI, but since I was in the overweight BMI, that's pretty much all the weight that I should be gaining throughout the pregnancy. But I still have 6 weeks left. Basically, the past 3 weeks, I've been hovering around 177, but the last few days it actually jumped up to 179.5, so maybe Potato had a growth spurt. I don't know if anyone was curious, but I actually did start getting stretch marks at week 29.5, which I was kind of proud of because I know some people get them really, really early on. At least I got it during later stage of my pregnancy. During that time, my mom was sick. She stopped making the bird nest soup, and I also was really tired all the time, and so I was drinking coffee instead of water. So I'm pretty sure I dehydrated my skin by a lot. That's probably why they started coming. I'll post a picture here of what my stretch marks looked like when they first started coming in. I don't think they've gotten that much worse, maybe just a little bit darker than they were when they first appeared. I still use my creams and oils every morning and night, and so hopefully the stretch marks don't get worse, and maybe they'll even get better. I also have a picture of my swollen feet. So pre-pregnancy, my feet were a size 6.5. These Crocs are actually a size 8. So lengthwise, they're big on me, but then the straps are actually really tight. And so my feet look really puffy and they dig into my skin. I had some friends recommend that I try Allbirds because they're super comfy. I sized up to only a 7 because I actually have a pair of Adidas slip-on sneakers that are a size 7 and I fit perfectly. So I was thinking maybe it'd be okay for the Allbirds as well. But no, when I put on the Allbirds, they fit perfectly, but my feet, you could tell that they're trying to burst out of the fabric. I hope my feet go back to normal, but I've heard that for some women it didn't. And lastly, here is my belly shot. Potato's growing really big. I think she should be about 17 inches and about 4 pounds now. I can no longer see my belly button or anything under there. Actually, I think my belly hangs over my jeans now, which is pretty tight and uncomfortable. Luckily, I feel like during the whole pregnancy so far, she's been staying pretty low in my belly. And I assume this because I always get little punches all the way down there. Sometimes I can feel that she's hiccuping, little like pops, and it's always down there as well. I actually won't know to confirm until my 36-week ultrasound, so hopefully she is head down. Sometimes I'll feel a hard spot on the left or right of my belly button, and I think that maybe that's her little booty sticking out. Thank you for sticking through this video, and if you made it this far, give me a thumbs up. You can also hit the bell and subscribe to my channel over here, that way you know when I post new videos, and you can watch my previous video over here. Bye!